Good morning, it's Babs with Listen to Your Inner You. I don't know if it's morning where you are, but it is morning here, and this is my morning hair. My website is listentoyourinneryou.com, and my Facebook group is the same. Please join. Let's have some discussions, questions, whatever. And I do usually hold open houses, live videos every 2 weeks where you can ask me any questions without booking anything. So write down your questions and save them, right? I did recently add a bunch new session options for emailing and texting and group sessions. So there's something for everyone, for all the shy people who don't want to be on video with me or on a phone call. So please, if that's been holding you back, now is the chance to book with me. I wanted to talk about detachment a little bit today because I haven't been making any videos about it, right? So attachment is always an emotional thing. Letting go, detaching, that's all the same thing. And it's kind of important for getting your manifestation, right? Because if we're attached, if we need it, then we usually don't end up getting it. And needing, meaning we really, 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 really want it. So when you detach, you actually want it less. You still want it, or you don't, it depends. But you want it a lot less. You actually think about it a lot less too. But you can still do your affirmations. And detaching is usually not a one-time thing, although if you're detaching from something very significant, the first time it kind of feels like you're breaking up with the manifestation, for me at least, and for a lot of my clients too. It kind of feels up like you're breaking up with the manifestation. That's why it feels hard to let go of it. But after you detach the first time, it's like, oh my God, I feel so much better and kind of light. And it kind of feels like you have your life back again and you want to do you more and you're going out and doing more things and you just do you more and it feels really great. Sorry. There's a hair that's tickling me. So detaching actually feels really wonderful when you're done with it. And then, as I said, it's not a one-time thing, but the first time you detach from something significant, it's kind of big. It feels harder than the other times, sometimes, not always. After that, you keep doing it automatically usually. You don't have to keep thinking about detaching. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. You always want to check if you're attached anyway. I want it, I don't need it, thank you, Amy. And if you feel anything around the I don't need it, then, if you feel anything, you have attachment. And you can have attachment towards the manifesting side, meaning a lot of my clients show it by, I know I'll be okay because I know I'll get my manifestation. That is attachment towards the manifesting side, when you are going to be okay because you're going to get what you want. And then you can have attachment towards the manifestation itself. So attachment, again, is usually always an emotional thing. You need the manifestation or the process of the manifestation to make you feel better in some way or another. I'll be happy if I get it. I'll be relieved if I get it, right? So that's where, and this is the best thing that Amy has ever told me way in the beginning, you want to give to yourself what you're expecting from the manifestation, what you're expecting to get from the manifestation, the feeling that you want from getting the manifestation, happy, relieved, in love. You want to give this to yourself. That is so important to remember. So you can. That's why we do these affirmations. If you're looking to feel loved, then work on feeling loved without the manifestation. Work on being that way. Work on feeling however you want to feel with the manifestation. Work on that without the manifestation. And that's detaching. There are so many ways to detach. This is just one way. And here's an example I wanted to give you guys. I've been wanting to have my boyfriend introduce me to his children. And we've been talking about doing all these things with them this summer, and we talk about it, but nothing is happening. I'm like, okay, something is up with me, not with him, because we talk about it, right? But it's not happening, so it's got to be me. So I thought about it, and I go, okay, why do I need to meet the children? And the first thing that came up was to be part of his life. I'm like, I'm already part of his life. So I thought about it again. Why do I need to meet his children? Why do I need to be part of his life was the next question. And then it came up to not be alone anymore or bored. And then you have to address all of those, right? I had to address the alone part and the boredom. The boredom was easier for me because I've been bored. So what? My new affirmation is, I accept that I'm bored a lot. I accept that I'm bored. First, accept these things, right? And then I go to, you know what? I've been bored. I can handle it. You just go through the motions of, can I handle these emotions that come up when the need is addressed? I'm like, yeah, I can handle being bored. And then I go to, you know what? I love being busy. I love being busy with real estate and coaching. I love being busy with whatever. I love keeping busy. Then I went to the affirmations. And then the alone part. That one was a little more complex because I've been alone for so long. I chose to be alone, but now I'm tired of being alone. But I had to really accept multiple aspects of being alone. I had to accept that I accept that I'm still alone. I accept that I'm still alone a lot. I accept that I'm spending half of my summer alone. Those are the three that I had to address, and I had to really accept them. And that got rid of the attachment for me because I needed him to introduce me to the kids to not feel alone anymore or be bored, right? Well, he's not responsible for my entertainment. He's not responsible for me feeling alone. I am responsible for everything in my life. You're responsible for everything in your life. You have to remember that. So if you're needing other people to pay you for a job, no, that's not how it works. You got to detach from that and realize it's you, and then figure out what you're going to do without it. Sometimes you detach by concentrating on the worst case scenario. That's a really good one. You don't concentrate on it constantly. You do it once, maybe twice. You go the bad route. What would happen if I don't get it? What if this doesn't happen? What would happen? Go down that road, because that'll give your mind the choice of not being stuck in one area. I need this. I can only be okay if I can get this manifestation, or if this happens, right? If this works. No, go down the other road. And like, if this doesn't happen, I'm going to still move on with my life. I'm going to find someone else, blah, 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 if this is about a significant other. So this is actually a short intro to another way to detach, but you can also detach by going down the worst case scenario road. And it's okay to think about it, because you're not going to attract it with just one time or two times thinking about it, right? So it's safe. You have permission to think about the worst case scenario in order to detach, because we always get attached emotionally, right? When we don't have a choice. When you don't give your mind the freedom of the choice, we get attachment. I need this to be happy. I need this to not feel alone. I need this to not be bored. No, I can be bored. I can handle it, and I can get busy. I can be alone. I've been alone. I can handle it, and I can hang out with my friends. Go down the route of the other options and give yourself the freedom of choice. That is what will detach you. So give yourself what you are expecting to get from the manifestation, feeling-wise, emotion-wise. And that's my tip for today for detaching. Bye. Have a wonderful day.